Well, howdy do. This is Thursday. We're getting ready to start holiday weekend. My birthday happens to be Saturday, so I got some lighter fare because it's supposed to be warm. Here's one I hadn't visited in a long time. It's the O'Malley's O'Malley's Cream Ale Irish style. Their description says the nose is floral. I suppose it is. Oh, yeah. Not bad at all. Yeah, here's the thing. I had this beer several years ago, and I wanted to love it because Weston, it's kind of an Irish-themed craft brewery, so I really wanted to like it. I didn't like it at all. 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 I later found out, I didn't like it because it had a very chalky, gritty consistency. It was very off-putting. I later found out that at that time they were going through some bottling issues. Last year I had their Irish stout, O'Malley's dry stout, something like that. It was very nice. It was very nice, actually. So I've been trying to revisit their stuff, give them a second chance, as it were, because, well, these days I'm all about second chances, baby. Doesn't do any good to hold a grudge. Doesn't serve me, doesn't serve you, doesn't serve anybody. Doesn't do anybody any good to hold a grudge. Trying to learn from my son's wisdom. He was wise beyond his years, but oh wow, yeah, it's not bad. This this is a cream ale. People are gonna drink this. Oh, it doesn't have this. It doesn't do that. It's light. It's this. It's that. I don't know why it's so hard for people to grasp the concept of, if you're going to rate a beer, if you must review a beer, if you must put a grade on it, if you must put a number on it, do it within its style. If this beer to you is a 70 or whatever, if this beer is a C to you, then tell me a beer in the style that's an A so I can compare that to. But the problem is those people that are giving beers like this a C aren't comparing it to the same style. They're comparing it to the general world of beer, not taking into effect that or not looking at the facts that this is what a beer like this is supposed to taste like. They are not supposed to overwhelm your taste buds. They're not supposed to overwhelm your olfactory senses. They're supposed to be light and agreeable. They're supposed to be crisp and refreshing. Now, I can probably come up with a few beer geek adjectives for you, but I'm not going to, because it doesn't matter. Beers like this this is what a beer like this is for, right? But $7.49 a six-pack for it. Not damn bad in today's craft beer prices. And here we are. It's about an 85-degree day. It's going to be in the 80s all frickin' weekend long. If you want a beer to be pretentious about, a beer style like this isn't for you. So why you buy a style like this just so you can give it a bad review seems asinine to me anyway. But a beer like this is meant, you buy a six-pack, you enjoy it on a patio. That's what it's for, man. I don't know why everything has to have a frickin' grade on it. It drives me nuts. Yeah, will I buy this again? Yes, and here's the reason. It's not because it's an absolute outstanding beer and it blows my taste buds away. It's because it does what it's supposed to do. It's enjoyable. There's going to be times, maybe again this summer, maybe not until next summer, that I just want something I can sit on the patio and drink. Something I can, enjoy while I'm grilling or working in the garden or whatever the hell it is I'm doing. They didn't list the ABV on their website, and I found a different website that had it at 5%. That's probably correct. Again, it's a beautiful golden color. It has a little more going on than your typical, macro, light beer that you might be drinking. It also has a little bit more going on than, say, a Genesee Cream, which I don't think is a terrible beer either. It has a little bit more going on, a little more body, a little more bite. But the finish is very nice. That's what makes it so enjoyable on a day like this. So there you go.